Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Marketing Automation Workshop with Joe Applebaum and Michael Suarez. I'm really excited about this workshop because we're going to be walking you through the features of our tool. But before we walk through the features of our tool, I just want to quickly show you something insane. There's a tab here called Conversations, okay? I just had an incredible conversation with a guy, okay? It was 2 minutes and 23 seconds. We're not going to listen to the whole conversation, but I'm just going to hit play right here so you hear the beginning of it.
Hi, Joe Applebaum. Hi.
Hi, Joe Applebaum.
How's it going?
Hi. I'm doing well. I got a call from someone named Leica.
Can you guys hear this or not really?
I can hear it.
What did he say? I got a call from someone named
Leica.
Leica. Okay, you guys heard that. Okay. Michael, you said not really or you said yes?
No, I can hear it. I can hear
Okay,
it.
good. Okay.
Good or bad? Is it good or bad?
I received a call. She said that you and I are connected on LinkedIn and that she just gave me a
Are
call.
we? Are we connected on LinkedIn?
I believe so. Your name's very, very familiar.
Yeah. So if you check me out later on LinkedIn, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, who I am. But I built an AI for LinkedIn, and I'm having my assistant Leica reach out to all my connections to just let them know that I have an AI for LinkedIn. I'd love for you to check it out. Would you mind if we sent you a demo?
Well, that's very broad. I'm happy to help.
Okay, now we had a whole conversation. I explained to him what it is, blah, blah, blah. I go to the end of the conversation and I basically say, what do you do for a living? And he tells me what it is for a living. And it turns out he needs my services. Okay, that's the idea. Now, this technology, this is only possible because of this technology. This is only possible because of this technology. Here's another thing. I went to an event and I told everyone, text the word networking to 973-841-8868 to join a WhatsApp group. Okay, so not only did I get 41 leads at that event with their people's cell phone numbers, I also got them all into a WhatsApp group, and I promoted my business to them, and I got them into an SMS list. Okay, so I'm only able to do this because of this technology. Now, this technology is a marketing automation technology that does a lot of different things. It does automations. It helps you post to all your social profiles, automated. You can set up reoccurring posts. You can set up RSS posts. You can set up scheduled posts. You can do blogging. You can have a membership section. You can manage your contacts. I manage all of my LinkedIn connections here. And I'm going to still need to nurture the ones that don't have first name that texted me. I still didn't catch up. But eventually I'm going to build an AI that does that automatically takes their cell phone number and adds their first and last name to here. And by the way, Tina, in the office hours, I actually solved the problem of sending people to Google. I figured out how to get people into my contact list, which is extremely important if you're using WhatsApp, but it also makes it better because when they call you, it shows up their first and last name. So I'll show you how to do that later in the office hours when we do that at 10:45. But everyone listening to this right now, I have a question for you. Do you need technology or do you have technology to support your lead generation? In the chat, let me know. Do you need technology or do you have technology? Because if you need technology, we have incredible technology and incredible strategies to help you with marketing automation, email automation, SMS automation. This is one of the most incredible technologies that I've seen. It's, there's not a lot of people using it. There are tens of thousands, but that's not a lot of people. And the price of the technology for what I'm replacing, Michael, do we have the calculator on the website? What's the URL for the calculator?
Let me grab that.
I didn't put it in the chat. I wanted to show you guys the benefit of using this in terms of the cost benefit. If you're right now have a technology and you're not leveraging all these features, you're probably overpaying because tools like Calendly cost money. Tools like ClickFunnels cost money. Tools like Pipedrive cost money. This one tool replaces about 20 different tools. I kid you not. And it's easy to use. It's simple. We're white labeling it. It has a mobile app, and it's really powerful. And we have several customers that are using it right now, and they're getting results from it. The thing is, if you have a CRM, let's say HubSpot, whatever. By the way, what CRMs do you guys use right now? I know Tina uses Zoho, and I know that some other of you use HubSpot, right, or Pipedrive, or whatever it is. You're paying a monthly fee for that software, but it doesn't have dozens of other features. Also, it doesn't allow you to segment it and integrate it in a way that this software allows you to basically integrate with everything because it goes right into make.com and Zapier, which allows you to integrate into everything. And the amount and the calling and the recordings and the texting and the conversational AI, the chatbots. I can't even contain myself how excited I am about this. And I'm not sharing this to sell you anything, but literally just to tell you what's possible for your business. And so I want you guys to really understand what I'm doing over here and really simplify it for you. So number one is contact management. Contact management. So I have 30,000 connections. I imported them all into here. And what I'm doing is I'm enriching them. You guys know what enriching means? I am slowly trying to figure out who these people are. Half of them are about CEOs on the Inc. 500. Okay, so I have a lot of CEOs on the Inc. 500 that I'm connected to on LinkedIn. I have CEOs that are in Vistage, CEOs that are in Entrepreneurs Organization, CEOs that are in YPO. Do you guys know what YPO is? YPO is the Young Presidents Organization. Many of them are not young, especially in YPO Gold. They're old. They called it gold, but it's old. Anyway, my point is those people are very successful people that are very influential. And I just closed a client who's going to be a multiple six-figure client for me because of LinkedIn. Who was a YPO member. Very, very successful. But he's not as successful as he wants to be. But he's in my CRM. I'm not going to reveal his name, but he's in my CRM. So this guy, Joe Levy, he's known me for years. He known me for years. And it wasn't until we went into the networking event and he said, stop. He said, stop. So I called him up. I made a phone call.
Will be recorded for quality purposes.
Hello, this is Joel.
Hi, Joel. It's Joe Applebaum. I wanted to thank you for meeting me and talking to me yesterday at the AI Summit.
Okay, so that was a very natural way of starting a conversation. No script. You know, like I just called a guy that I met at the conference. He went into my automation and then says, I don't want to get any more SMSs. Okay, you don't want to get any more SMSs? Let me call you up. Let me see if you want to build a relationship. And I said, we have a pending connection request. Can you accept it? That was the reason why I called him. 52 seconds, I have a new connection who happens to be a guy who I need in my network because he builds business plans for people to get major funding. The last guy he built a business plan got 70 million in funding. So this guy happens to be a good guy because if somebody has 70 million in funding, who needs to market his business? Who? Joe Applebaum, right? So this guy's a great center of influence. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I'm going to tag him. So first of all, he has a tag already, but I'm going to tag him conversation. So you see, I had a conversation with him. Everyone that I have a conversation with, I tag conversation. If I have my assistant enrich it, okay, I type in enriched by human. And then I'm going to have enriched by AI. You see that? Enriched by human. So I enriched this myself. I'm going to click enriched by human. These are all the people that were enriched by a human. Okay? And there's also going to be enriched by AI. So when I enrich somebody, what does it mean to enrich somebody? It means to go to their LinkedIn and to go to the internet, find all their information and add it here. First name, last name, company name, cell phone, all that stuff, right? So most of the connections that I have in here are not enriched yet, but I'm going to enrich all of them. I highly recommend, by the way, I'm muting everybody because I hear some people talking to their granddaughter over there about tuna fish. I'm not interested in that. Okay, moving on. I have pipelines. Okay, just like Pipedrive, I have pipelines. So if I want to add this guy to a pipeline, I just go down here to where it says opportunities, right? I click on it and I can add him to a pipeline. Now, this guy is a great potential client for me for not this service, but for my automation business. I have an AI automation. We charge $97 a month to learn automation. Okay, he needs to learn automation. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to call this $97 because I think he can sign up to $97 a month. You see that? And then I know he's interested, so I'm going to put interested. You guys see that? I created those stages. So we'll help you create all this stuff if you decide to get into this program. But I put interested. And now I can assign it to myself or to somebody else in my organization. So if I want Leica to call him, I'll assign it to Leica. She'll go through her tasks. I'm assigning it to myself. And then I want my assistant, Jen, to follow up with me about it. Okay, so she'll follow it as well and know what's going on. Now, I can create an automation that when I create this, it automatically sends the guy an email and puts it into a process and starts a whole chain going when an automation gets created, both in this platform and in any other platform in the world. It can put him into a spreadsheet. It can, dude, okay, listen to this. It can go and make a voice recording with my voice and send it to them as a voice note that sounds something like this. Mark, thank you for the call today. I appreciate you so much. Okay? It can email him a voice note just like that if I want. With my voice, with it saying anything I want it to say. Because I built an automation that does that. And that's the benefit of marketing automation, because if you do this, you take this one action, it can set off a whole chain of actions. You guys get what I'm saying? Most technologies don't have this. This is why this is so exciting for me. This is why all CEOs need to know that this technology exists. So I just saved him. It changed the status of him. He's right here. I can also leave a note here. You see? Contact added to Google Contacts successfully. So the AI automatically added him to Google Contacts. So now he's in my phone too. Because I can do anything I want. You get what I'm saying? I just have to set up the automations and you can set up anything you want. I can set up tasks. I can charge him. I can put his credit card into the system and charge him with Stripe. There's so much that you can do with this. You can create landing pages here, an unlimited amount of landing pages. You can create smart forms to capture information. And I'm going to be showing you guys some of that stuff. Let's say, for example, on the HVAC. So we do HVAC, smarthvacstrategy.com. We set up a whole landing page for that. We're targeting the top HVAC CEOs in the United States. HVAC is a big industry. So we took all the top HVAC CEOs, 154 companies, we put them in here, and we're nurturing them, and we're building relationships with them. And if you go to the website, we have a funnel. And so we have all different packages. We have a video funnel. We have a guy named Daniel Donnelly, who I interviewed about how he built and sold his $200 million company. Okay? He built it and sold it from $0 to $200 million and sold it. And if you go to the interview, smarthvacstrategy.com/interview, that's where I get CEOs to go to, like from LinkedIn, from Twitter, from wherever. And they go here, they fill out their information, it goes into the CRM, and now they get automations. And then I build relationships, and then I can call them, and I can do all that stuff. But if you don't do that, you don't have the right systems in place. Automation is really the next step. A lot of people are doing LinkedIn, but they're not adding automation to it. We have an automation that when you sign up for this on this website, you automatically get entered into the unlimited digital marketing funnel using Make.com or Zapier. We actually use Make.com now, but we were using Zapier before. So all the attendees that are here automatically get added to our CRM and tagged properly. Do you understand the value of that? Do you understand how powerful that is to be able to do things like that from LinkedIn, an event? And by the way, I can invite people to this event, and you can invite 1,000 people to this event every single week. And you can use LinkedIn automation to do it. So we'll automatically invite a group of people to an event. And then it'll go into your CRM. And that kind of puts the whole picture together. Now, I'm not here to talk about LinkedIn automation. LinkedIn automation is our new community that we launched for specifically AI LinkedIn automation. Teaches you automation and LinkedIn together. But what I want to let you know is that there's a possibility for you to automate your social posts, to automate your SMS marketing, to automate your pipeline management, to automate your contacts, to integrate your calendars. All of my calendars are integrated into here. I can automate any of my stuff. And you can see a whole dashboard. You can see your advertising over here. If you're doing any advertising, you can see your advertising. It's not, we didn't set up the calendar for Smart HVAC Strategy, but you can see it under Joe Applebaum over here. You can search contacts, update contacts. Look at this. See, $16,000 in new business in this particular funnel. We closed $16,000 in new business in this funnel from blueprints, from the Ajax Union LinkedIn Authority blueprint. Do you see that? And I have people that are interested, and I have new ones that we need to add over here. But do you see what I'm saying? Everything is here. I got all my tasks here with my assistant for everything that's overdue, everything I need to do, and every phone call that my person enriches is all going to be right here. So if you have someone working for you, calling, for example, board members on your behalf to let them know about something, you can do that now. Now you can have a system that you can have somebody say, give them 50 board members, pay them for 1 hour a day. It doesn't have to be expensive. And then get the right script so that they don't feel annoyed. And you just call them. And you build a relationship with them, and you get to know them, and you send them your book. And you say, hey, I have a book for board members. I'm not sure if you received it, but you're connected to Tina on LinkedIn. Would you like me to send you a copy of the book? Happy to send you one. And Tina can come by to your lobby and give you a copy and do a selfie if you want. Like that. And build a relationship. I told her this morning, I was training her this morning. I was like, you got to build a relationship. But AI is going to be able to do all that anyway. AI is literally going to be able to do every single thing like that. It's crazy. And so you can see everything that's over here, and you can manage your smart lists. You can check out all the different tasks that you have. You can see reporting on your ads. You could even look at your reputation. So if somebody leaves you a 5-star review, you can see all the 5-star reviews over here, and you can manage your reputation from here and get a 5-star review. So for example, this woman, who I have no idea who she is, she loves me very much apparently because she's my mother. She left me a 5-star review. She gave birth to me. She left me I was like, Ma, that's so sweet. Ma, you gave me a 5-star review.
And you could also ask for reviews right from this page. It'll generate a review request link for you, so you can ask your contacts for reviews to increase your positive reviews wherever you accept them.
Okay. But this technology is really powerful. Now, there's a lot of people that offer this technology. It's called Lead Connector, GHL, whatever. But working with the right person supporting you is really the key. Because a lot of people will give you the account. They'll charge you whatever, $500 a month. I was speaking to a guy at the conference. He's like, "Oh, I sell it for $497 a month, but I don't provide support. Support's $1,000 extra." I was like, "Dude, I offer it for $249 a month, and I give you support, as much support as you want. We have 2 office hours every single month, but if you email us, we'll help you. And we're not looking for a lot of people. We want to help a dozen people, 2 dozen, 3 dozen people, and that's it. But we're doing it so that we can learn the software for ourselves. That's really why I'm even doing it, because we want to help you implement, but we need to learn it. So every time you ask us a question, we're like, "Oh, okay, how do you do that? Oh, that's broken. Oh, I didn't even know." And then we become experts at it. And if we're experts at it, we can implement it for EVAI, for Smart HVAC strategy, for Ajax Union, for Unlimited Digital Marketing, for all that stuff. And we're also going to help a few dozen people. So we're not accepting a lot of people, and we're going to raise the price to $997 a month soon. So if you're interested in this technology, I recommend getting it now. All you got to do is go to unlimiteddigitalmarketing.com, fill out the form there, put in your Stripe information. We're not going to charge you for 30 days. We're going to also charge a $5,000 setup fee soon. We're not going to charge you a setup fee. And I'm not kidding. We're going to implement that because we're going to have so many testimonials and so many great clients. We're not going to want a lot of clients. You get it? I'd rather have 15 clients pay me $1,000 a month than have 1,000 clients. Because I used to be the type of guy who's like, "Oh, I want 1,000 clients." No, I don't want 1,000 clients in that business. I want 1,000 clients in EVAI. I want 30,000 clients in EVAI. And many of you are clients of EVAI, so thank you for being a client of EVAI. I appreciate that very much. And if you can help us get to 30,000 by posting about it, that'd be wonderful. Because everybody needs to know about it. But if you need proper marketing automation, you need that support, you want to be in our system so we can help you with templates. I didn't even show you the templates. Let me just show you the templates. Here, let me show you the templates and how they work. I have so many incredible templates that I produced over here, and we'll help you. We'll implement templates for you. So this guy, Avi, where's this guy that I just spoke to? I just had a conversation. I'm going to go into search over here. So search shows you all the most recent people you clicked on. You see that? So that makes life easier. So if I click on Ari, I want to email him now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on email because I can SMS him too. I'm going to click on email, and I'm going to click on the little template button on the bottom. You see it says insert template popped up. I click on it, and it asks me, which template do you want to send him? So I'm going to click in here. I'm going to write demo. I want to send him a demo of EVAI. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click use template, and it'll generate the entire email. Okay, so it says, "Hey, just create a new demo for EVAI. I want at least 100 of my connections to see it. Thank you so much." And I'm going to say, "Loved that you called me on the way to Brian's event. Let me know how it goes. Jen will reach out to you to book a call." Okay, now I'm going to click on CC. I'm going to add scheduling because I want Jen to reach out to him, right? I'm going to do scheduling. It's right here, scheduling. I click on scheduling. And now it's a CC. I press send, or I can schedule it. If it's the middle of the night, I'll schedule it to do it in the morning because you can schedule emails to go out. And now he received the email. It left from my Gmail, from my business Google Suite. Okay? I didn't have to do that much work to write up a whole email. So many business owners don't have proper templates for when people look at their profile, for when they have a conversation, for when you meet somebody at a conference, for all this other stuff. A lot of it could be automated with a combination of automations, templates, and even conversational AI. And now I also integrated LinkedIn Helper. You see this? Which is an AI LinkedIn automation tool, which allows you to send automatic connection requests and do all types of stuff, which I don't want to talk about here because it's a little bit, it's against LinkedIn's terms and conditions to do that type of stuff. So you got to know how to do it in a way that works. And that's why we created the LinkedIn automation community to teach people how to do those types of things. But it plugs right into here. You see, it plugged in, it creates a new tab, and then you can also integrate your LinkedIn automation to it. But I'm testing it out and seeing how it works. And if you're below the radar and you pay for Sales Navigator, you're not going to get banned because LinkedIn is making $1 billion a year off these automation tools. Just FYI, because people are only paying for LinkedIn Sales Navigator because they have the automation tools. And if they end the automation tools, LinkedIn will lose $1 billion in revenue. And they're not doing that. Microsoft's not doing that. They're going to allow people to keep doing the automation because they could stop it in a second. In a second, they could stop it. You all know that. LinkedIn is very powerful. But they let it happen as long as you don't abuse it, as long as you don't hit up more than 150 people a day, as long as you do it in a specific strategic way that people are not complaining. If someone complains about you, even if you do it manually, you'll get banned. Okay. So you get a couple complaints. You don't want to get complaints. You want to be strategic. I don't want to go viral. Remember I told you guys, I don't want to go viral. I want to be strategic. So being strategic is having a strategy, getting your contacts in here, knowing when they email you so it enters into the CRM. This guy emailed me this morning. It's in my CRM already. I can know exactly. I don't have to go into Gmail. It's right here. I can go into Gmail, but I know that this guy did this, and now I can connect with him, build a relationship with him. You see that? I can SMS him if I want, if I have his cell phone here. Now I can email him and say, "What's your cell?" Or do you use WhatsApp? Do you use WhatsApp? Andy, wondering if you use WhatsApp. Okay, I can email him just like that. I click a button. Do you use WhatsApp? If he says yes, I'm going to add him and I can tag him that he's a WhatsApp user. You get that? And I could also add WhatsApp to here because we have WhatsApp services available on this tool. So now all of a sudden you can create a WhatsApp business account through meta.com and now you can start conversational AI on WhatsApp using this tool integrated. You can answer Instagram posts on here, Instagram messages, and you can have AI help you answer Instagram messages. This tool is really, really next level if you learn how to use it, if you integrate it. This is my calendar. It's going to pull up my entire calendar now, and you guys are going to see everything I have going on. Yes, I'm a busy person. That's why I have multiple assistants and a lot of overlapping events that are all happening at the same time. I have a meeting at 10:30 today. What's going on? I'm meeting at 10:30. I'm in the middle of a conference. What's going on with the meeting at 10:30, Jen? But you guys get the point. There's a lot of stuff going on. So if you learn how to use these tools, you learn how to use all the different things that are available, you're going to really benefit from this. Michael, did I miss anything? I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a sec.
So we looked at a lot of the key features. I think it's also important to note, you mentioned the social planner, so we can integrate social, all your social profiles, and you can post from one space. I think that's, very helpful, whether you're a business owner and you're working marketing for your company. Also, the conversations tab. So you had referenced how you can send out emails easily, but all of your inbound messages from all of your networks will show up so you can reply to them. So if you have a Google business location, if you're using Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, if you integrate your accounts, everything will come into your conversations tab. So you don't have to run around to all your networks and check everything. You can reply directly within the software, which I think is super helpful, especially if you're a smaller team or you're just trying to get more organized, with your marketing. That's a super powerful feature as well.
Yeah. So for example, if someone sends you to your Facebook page a message, then, you don't have to reply on Facebook. You could reply on the conversations tab if you integrated your Facebook page here. How cool is that?
Yeah.
That makes life so much easier. See what's going on over
Also,
here.
I think touching on just the vastness of what you can do with workflows. So the automation section, you can set up nurture sequences. You can automate how you would reply to inbound messaging based off of what's inside of the reply. There's if-then logic. So like any tool that integrates with this system, you can create automation surrounding any sort of data we can get from it. So if you're dealing with different country codes with your clients and their phone numbers, you could segment your communications by language. You can send people to different softwares or update contact records based off of an action somebody takes. So it's pretty comprehensive as far as what it can do with workflows, similar to what you'd see on, using something like ActiveCampaign or Salesforce in that sense. Let's see what else. You talked about reports. We talked about reviews. You touched on the pipeline. Also, yeah, it's you can pick up there's a phone built in. If you register, you can make all your calls straight from the system. It's really wrapping in all of your marketing into one space. Landing pages, we took a look at. Really anything you would do digitally to support your marketing, your sales, biz dev. It really wraps it all into one piece here.
Yeah, and you can build all types of interesting drip campaigns and surveys. Look at this. We built a survey, very simple survey over here, where you get a trigger. If the surveys did it and you need help with a strategy, then send them an email. You see that? So and if they don't help with the strategy, you can do something else. You can do and if campaigns and whatnot. So you could survey your customers into your CRM. You know, I just had a conversation with a guy that I met at the conference. He's actually in my house. I hear him. I hear him in the background. He's talking over there. So I'm thinking about him. He has a WhatsApp business, a WhatsApp status business. Okay. You know what he does? He provides people with status advertisement on his status and on a bunch of different phone number statuses. It's like a Instagram story. He charges $300 and he puts you in front of 25,000 people on a status, specifically in the Orthodox Jewish community. And I'm like, how do you get people on a status? And he's like, oh, let me show you. And I interviewed him. I had a 26-minute video. And he told me, and I was like, my mind was like, we need to create a course. We need to create a course. We need to create a course. And I said, why are you not integrating with this tool? And he's like, I don't even know. I don't know. So I'm gonna get him on the tool. He said he's gonna go on, and I'm gonna put all his clients on the tool and help him organize pipelines and then create email automations and start creating surveys to his 25,000 people to get his 25,000 people from WhatsApp into his email because he doesn't even know who they are. And he's not doing sweepstakes and he's not doing automations. And there's so much more potential for him to generate $1 million in new revenue by using this technology with the existing thing that, you know, so for you, it might be taking your 2,000 LinkedIn connections, or in Rhonda's case, or 30,000 LinkedIn connections, and putting them into the tool, and then segmenting an audience, and figuring out who the lawyers are, and organizing it, and maybe even using AI to automatically, write a description for each person, and then send them an email with that description that the AI did based on the research it did on the internet about their profile, like giving them a profile score or something. The same thing with Tina. You can do research on buildings, and you can automatically put it on there as a note, the research that the AI did on a building. You can set up an automation like that. And so once you have this technology and you're using it, there's so much the vastness that you can do because you're feeding it data, and then you take that data, send it to AI, and then it can do anything you want with that data. Everything from enrichment to outreach to research to brainstorming to strategy to whatever you want. You can create proposals automatically just for each person, custom based on who they are, with custom images. I love the reoccurring post feature that it has, that you can set up a content calendar for an entire quarter and set it all as reoccurring, and you'll never have to do your marketing again. You'll create 20, 30, 40, 50 amazing posts, and you'll never have to post again. It'll just do it on autopilot forever, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, all of it. Just done, finished. Now you go focus on community management. Now you go focus on advertising. Now you go, instead of sitting there posting like a maniac, what are you doing? Comment. Use Evie AI. Leave 1 million comments. We have unlimited comments. That's the focus. Anyway, Michael, am I going off topic here, or is this driving it home that people need to go to unlimiteddigitalmarketing.com and register now?
Yeah, no, I think we touched on the most important features of the system. I did share the link, unlimiteddigitalmarketing.com, in the chat.
So there's a
and we
process.
do a 30-day free trial.
Yeah, that's for limited time only. So how much is it? It's $249 a month. How do you get started? You just fill out the form over here. See, first name, last name, email, phone. You'll go into our system. Once you fill it out, enter your Stripe information. So there'll be a Stripe form that you fill out with your credit card information. So press submit. Now it's going to take me to Stripe. You see, it'll say put in information. We're not going to charge you. Get 30 days free, but after 30 days, you're going to get charged $249 a month, which is, in this world, it's not a crazy amount of money for the support that you're going to get. There are plenty of people charging $500 and $1,000 a month for this, and there are people that are charging $100 a month for this, but they're not going to give you the support. It's just going to be like, run with it, take it, go. So for the extra couple dollars, you actually get the support. And so this is a great deal. And when you hit submit, there'll be another form that you fill out with your business information so we can get your account set up. Then you export your LinkedIn connections, send them to us, and then we'll add them to the system, and we'll help you start using it and implementing it in your business. So for those of you that want to sign up, this is a limited time only. We can't take on too many people because we have limited support staff, and we have a bunch of clients that we're managing that are paying us tens of thousands of dollars. And we're implementing this for our clients. You get what I'm saying? So you're getting access to the things that we do as a marketing agency to the types of clients that have big budgets, and this is what we're implementing for them, and they're getting results. So it's all about your strategy. We'll support you. Eventually, we're going to charge much more for this, and eventually, we're also going to have a setup fee because it does take resources, and we have to pay money. But for you guys, your friends and family, your early adopters, you're in with us. Thank you for being in with us. And any questions that you guys have about any of this stuff? How much does it cost? Somebody wrote $249 a month with 30 days free. No setup fee required. Nothing. What else? Can we watch the replay? Yes, the replay will be available. We're going to put it on. Michael, where we're going to put the replay?
I believe it's a slash workshop. I'll send the link out in the
Okay.
follow-up.
Is it Ajax? Oh, so it's unlimiteddigitalmarketing.com/workshop. Okay, good.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
Steve has a question.
Okay, go ahead, Steve.
Well, he asked, how does this compare with HubSpot? Okay, so it has more features than HubSpot Marketing Suite, I'd say. It is comparable as far as features go. There's more integrations with AI tools in this platform. Also, cost differentiation is HubSpot full marketing with landing pages. I think baseline there is 800,
Minimum.
and that's with
Minimum $800 a month for HubSpot, and they charge you per contact. So if you want to have
right. If you scale
10,000
your contacts up,
Dude.
you're paying more and more. Unlimited contacts on
I would
hours.
say don't get rid of HubSpot. Don't get rid of it, because if you have the free version, keep it. And if you want to use this, you wouldn't put all your LinkedIn connections into HubSpot because you have a limited amount of contacts and they'll charge you. You would put all your
Right.
LinkedIn connections into this, and then you can sync up your clients with HubSpot. So you can use HubSpot still and still use this to kind of help you network and build relationships and market more, because you basically have unlimited contacts. If you want 10 million contacts in here, you can put them all in. There's no limit. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
You can't
Yeah,
email them all, because you're going to need to set up an SMTP server through Mailgun or SendGrid or your Gmail. And so there's a limit that you're going to pay to send emails, but you're not going to pay $800 a month. You're going to, for 10,000 emails, it's like $10, you know? You get what I'm saying? It's
right.
not a ridiculous amount of money. They're charging a ridiculous amount of money to people, and I think it's just highway robbery. They don't have all the features that we have, like landing pages. You could get landing page through HubSpot, but it doesn't have the flexibility. It doesn't have the flexibility that this has. They don't have memberships. This has memberships in it. They don't have the pipeline the way this has. They have deals, but they don't have it in the same way that this works. So I recommend learning and using this tool that also has built-in conversational AI. It's really powerful. Michelle says, is there an automated enrichment to be able to automatically populate emails from LinkedIn contacts? Yes. It costs per contact. So you'll have to pay a couple pennies for each contact. It might be depending on the contact and the type of details that you want, Michelle. But yes, there's a way to do it. And we, with our system, will help you do it. If someone needs us to do this just off the bat, we would charge $5,000 to do it. But if you're part of this community, if you're part of this thing, and also the AI automation, the LinkedIn automation community, we're going to be talking about those things in there as well. How do you create these types of automations to automatically populate it? And so, yes, Michael, the answer is yes, you can do that. Shia asked a question, had the hand raised. Is that what you're saying? Shia, go ahead, unmute yourself.
I was curious about the software. This is, you guys made this software, or
no?
It's
the software that we made is called Evy AI, EVYAI.com. Have you heard of it?
No, not yet.
Okay, great.
I've heard of Make. How does this compare to Make?
Okay, so this integrates with Make. Make is an integrating software like Zapier. It integrates with things.
Right.
This integrates with Make, which integrates with 1,500 different applications, including HubSpot and including many other applications. Make is kind of like a conduit that ties things together. Okay? Zapier ties things together. This tool is a CRM / marketing suite for your business that does calling, that does emailing, that does SMS, that does all of the above. We don't own the software. We're white labeling somebody else's software, but we own Evy AI. So if you haven't used Evy AI, that's the one I want you to use, especially if you're on LinkedIn. Shia, are you on LinkedIn?
Of course.
Excellent. So go to EVYAI.com or go to my profile and watch the demonstration video. 15 minutes, and I'll walk you through all the features of this. Shia, how did you hear about this presentation, by the way?
WhatsApp group.
Amazing. So you joined me on the WhatsApp group. Look at that. WhatsApp's making money. I love that. Thank you, Shia. I really appreciate it. And I love that you're in marketing, and I love that you shared your voice here today. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions related to this? Somebody says, how much does it cost? It's a free trial for 30 days, and after that, it's $249 a month. How much support do we get? Twice a month we meet to support you. It's called office hours. And then you can email us anytime you have an issue or you have a question. We're happy to help you. I have a question, Sanjay said. Go ahead, Sanjay. What's your question?
Hey, yeah, thanks. I think this is the second time I've attended, and I think when I first started, I was just getting started with my business, so it was a little overwhelming at the time. question for you is, I'm trying to put all these things together. I did a free trial on a certain app. I mean, a tool. I think it may be the one that you're white labeling, and I can see the benefit of using you guys because I would have to figure everything out myself. So how does this compare to, I think they have like a unlimited plus version. So how does it compare to that?
It's just terms of support. Like at the end of you get everything that you would get with all the other tools that let's say you would go direct or whatever, you wouldn't get the support that we're giving you. You wouldn't get the strategies that we're giving you. You can go with
No,
them.
I agree. It seemed like their unlimited plus version was higher than what you're charging. So I just want to make sure I'm
Yeah, it is
comparing apples to
it's
apples.
higher because then you can become a reseller with that and do what we're doing. So if you're an expert at
Right.
the tool and you want to start a business doing what we're doing, you can go get their unlimited reseller plan or whatever, and then you can literally do this yourself. But that's starting a new business. Then you're no longer
No, I'm saying what I'm saying is this seems like a better deal because I get your support versus paying for their
that's the point.
unlimited.
Right.
We purposely made it a deal, but again, we're going to raise the price to $9.97, so it's not going to be a deal anymore. It's really going to be.
I know, but that's why I'm asking. You see why I'm asking the question, right?
Oh,
So
100%, 100%. Guys, listen. The program can cost anywhere between I think it's $300 to $500 a month, depending if you're getting the freelancer version or you're getting the reseller version. We're charging below that, and we're giving you all the support that you need and everything that you need. So we're not, for the people that are early adopters that are getting in early, we're purposely pricing it at a place that it's more affordable, and B, you just replace Pipedrive and Calendly and one or two other things, and you basically made your money. I mean, I pay $300 a month for ClickFunnels. Okay, period. That's what I pay for ClickFunnels. I replaced that. This made the whole thing worth it. You get what I'm saying? You need to have landing page software that's really smart. And by the way, ClickFunnels is suing the company, not our company. It's suing their company because they took away all their business. So that's
so how does this? How do y'all? I think does this integrate at all with Link Sales Navigator? Because
it can, but you would have to use automation tools to do that, which is against LinkedIn's terms and conditions. So we don't talk about it over here, but we do have a class where we do talk about that, where we can help you.
Well, then honestly, this makes sense because that was one of the issues with that. So yeah, maybe I'm kind of selling for you here in a sense by asking.
Really sweet.
Yeah, more questions. Great questions.
Sanjay, keep going, Sanjay. By the way, Sanjay, you would benefit from us optimizing your profile. I see we're connected, and I also see that you have 3,000 followers on LinkedIn. So I'll send you an invite to the community. I know that Jim North just joined the community. So Jim, welcome to the AI LinkedIn automation community. Thank you for being part of it. And I know that Jim North is also a client of Evie AI, so thank you for doing that. So Sanjay, I'll send you a link to that community, to the AI automation community, and you're welcome to join it. It's pretty. We put it at a pretty affordable rate right now. So I'll send you the link in the chat in your DM.
And how does the support work with the ongoing support? Because you got to go watch all these videos on the app and figure it out and do all these things. I mean, not all the tool, whatever.
Tell us the problem and we'll tell you how to fix it. You can ask Tina. Tina Larson's a client. She tells us a problem. We go to watch the videos. We go do the research. Tina, go ahead. Tell them how it works.
No, we have there are twice a month. There's an office hour, which actually starts in 5 minutes, where we get to ask questions and saying, here are all of our problems. How do we fix it? And then Michael and Joe will tell us exactly. They will show us how to do it. And if we still can't figure it out, then Michael and Joe's team, they will get on it and they will fix it on the back end and just send you a reply saying it's been fixed and here's what you can use as a template. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it.
No, thanks. I think I was on those before, then I got tied up with some stuff. But I do have EVAI, and so I want to make sure I can integrate all this stuff. So thanks.
Yeah. So there are 3 things that you want to invest in right now. Evie AI, tell the whole world about it. I want 30,000 people to be using it every day. Unlimited digital marketing. I don't want a lot of people on there, just a couple friends and family on there right now. And if you guys are listening to this, sign up to it, unlimiteddigitalmarketing.com. If the deal's still available. If it's not available, then let's have a conversation and I'll sell you a high ticket item. And then, and then there's the community, which is the AI LinkedIn automation community, which I just posted the link in the chat for that. Again, limited amount of people. The max people I want in that community ever is 1,000 people, but I want to make an impact for 1,000 people. I want to teach 1,000 people LinkedIn automation, give them access to the tools to do LinkedIn automation, to do AI automation, to learn Make and Zapier. That's what we're going to be teaching that stuff. And I have a Make engineer that's going to be on that call Once a week, we're going to do co-working hours where we're making automations together. And then twice a month, we're going to learn LinkedIn automation on how to automate and integrate LinkedIn Sales Navigator and send hundreds of in-mails every month. And like, just automate that stuff. So right now, my automation robot is going out and reaching out to 846 CTOs for me and sending them all messages. And I don't have to deal with it. And it's just happening, but it's doing it slowly and it's doing it methodically. And I'm not risking my account because it's doing it as if a human would be doing it. It's typing up all the messages one word at a time. So, and I'm doing it strategically to the people that won't complain, sending them messages that they won't complain about, like, hey, I noticed you're a CTO and da 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 da. And by the way, I built an AI and you might not be interested, but if you are, whatever, just like very gentle and very soft and very like not regular when people say, hey, get my web design right now, like, no, none of that stuff. It's very non-salesy and connecty, if connecty is even a word. I just made up a new word, connecty. Awesome. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this so much because it allows people to get to implement the solutions that companies that pay us $20,000 a month to implement. You could do it yourself. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, marketing automation costs a lot of money. Like, think about like Acton or Marketo. Those tools themselves are $10,000 a month. Like, the tools are very expensive when you have a lot of context. How do I know? Because our clients have it and we're experts in those tools. But finally, we discovered this tool. And by the way, this tool's new. This is brand new technology. This is technology that was not existing 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or even a year and a half ago. They had a kernel of an idea, but they said, you know what? We're going to destroy the internet. We're going to destroy the marketing thing, and we're going to add all these features. And then somebody signs in, a marketing guy like me signs in, and I have no idea what to do. Like, literally no idea what to do. And then I have to go deep and bring my team in and talk to their support literally every day and figure out what's going on and then help a few people do it too. And that's the idea. Most people reselling it don't know how to use it. I'll say this again. Most people reselling it, even for $500 a month, they don't know how to use it. And if they know how to use it and they're tech guys, which I know tech guys are reselling it, they don't know marketing. They didn't write the book, High Energy Marketing. They don't understand the best way to kind of advise you on, hey, you should do the funnel this way. You should have the form this way, include this, integrate it with your LinkedIn event. They don't have the ideas. They don't know how to do it because they're not marketing and then they're not tech guys. So we have kind of like the both together and we can help you get it going for an affordable price, less than what most people are charging, but that's for a limited time only. Thank you very much for watching this. I appreciate it. Go to unlimiteddigitalmarketing.com, fill in the Stripe info. We'll be more than happy to help you. Boom.
Thank you guys for joining.